And welcome back to another episode of NCP Predicts. It's been a while since we did a Predict. We've been doing the After Dark stuff now, but maybe change up a little bit of the format. This one, unfortunately, is not going to be recorded. Video recorded, sorry. It's just going to be straight audio. So, my name is Stazz. I have with me Mike and Matt.
What's up again?
Back again.
There you go.
The last Predicts.
Yeah, and this is Matt. This is your time being back after the New Year. So
Yeah.
happy late holiday forgiveness day.
Oh.
Anyway, hey, it's still January. In this episode, we're going to be talking about Arrow and Flash, and we just recently watched the season premiere,
mid-season premiere.
Mid-season premiere. So we're going to talk about that, and then talk about what might be changing or predicting. Blah 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 blah. You know, the same format as before. What do you want to jump in first?
Should we go with Flash first?
Yeah, let's just start with
Let's start with Flash.
Okay, so Flash, I liked it. There's nothing really beefy that I had, or not beefy like
you don't
ooh,
have
I don't have any negatives really. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was a really cool way of introducing or having their villains start popping up more now. I kind of like Captain Cold. He's a really cool guy, or at least
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze ice puns over there. Wouldn't that be awesome to have like Mr. Freeze and Captain Cold work together?
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either.
No.
Probably not.
Only for Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, Schwarzenegger, yeah. You'll have cool hair while you have cool blah blah blah. Cool.
The Ice Age.
The Ice Age, yeah. Hilarious stuff. But yeah, and then the ending of the episode 2 with Captain Cold's sister popping up.
That was interesting.
I really don't know. Oh, go ahead.
What I like about what they do with it is that we're gonna have like reoccurring villains, like with Flash. You know, we saw it a little bit at the end of the season, but now we're officially gonna have a main villain for Flash.
Yeah,
sort of.
At least for this season.
Yeah,
kind of like Malcolm Merlin was for a while. We got Slade Wilson.
Yeah,
they'll keep coming back and getting caught and playing cat and mouse.
Yeah. Don't forget too that they also, we do have the Reverse Flash still to worry about, and then we do have the monkey.
Oh yeah, that's right. Completely forgot.
Grog.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about
that.
And
and he is also a very big villain for Flash too, if I'm remembering correctly in the comic book. But
we'll probably see him soon.
Hopefully, I guess that's who I thought was going to save Captain Cold was the genetically enhanced monkey. That would have been awesome.
Just out of nowhere.
That would have been awesome.
What I'm guessing is like they're gonna continue with the Captain Cold stuff, and then towards the end of the season, they're gonna go back to the Reverse Flash again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Again, I'm not too familiar with the Reverse Flash history, but how it starts, how the Flash started, the Man in Yellow, is gonna end, I believe, in season 1. Is at least some sort of conclusion or ways of wrapping up that story. Dr. Wells may be out then at that point. Who knows? But Dr. Wells now is starting to get like that creepy like, hey,
I'm looking at you.
Looking at you funny. You're the Flash now. Like I'm almost guessing like he's gonna maybe start making his move a little bit, or maybe make himself known as the Reverse Flash a little bit more.
We don't really know why he's doing it.
Yeah. Other than
why he's helping them out,
and why he's helping them, but why he.
Yeah.
Clearly, he has the suit.
If it is him, though.
Flash.
The mid-season finale, he did that weird voice thing. So, but what we don't know is if that Dr. Wells is the current Reverse Flash. That we don't know. Okay.
Yeah, because what if it's not? And Dr. Wells knew. He saw Reverse Flash, and then that's when, at the end of the episode, when he goes in and sees his suit, he's just kind of like, smiling, like, that's him.
Yeah.
He's like, I knew the guy I just fought was me, or something.
Exactly, yeah.
Because he was beating him up in the thing.
Yeah. That's what I'm guessing at, is that Dr. Wells is still a time traveler. He still goes back in time. That's why he popped up 14 years ago. But that's why you don't have a second Dr. Wells, is that he's the Reverse Flash at the moment doing his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Seeing himself
Yes.
at a certain time period.
Yes. Almost, it's very very paradox-like, in a sense.
The other thing is, I don't remember the exact fact, but I think one of the Reverse Flashes is Eddie. I think in the comics, I think his name is like Ed.
Yeah,
or Eddie.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
you might have a little.
One of our friends pointed that out too.
On that, yeah.
So, but yeah, that's kind of where we kind of jumped into the predicting, but that's kind of where I see that happening. Is they're gonna have just like you said, Matt. Captain Cold being like a main villain, and then the Reverse Flash potentially get either ending that story, or concluding it to where he won't be like not necessarily next season's villain, but like the end goal villain for maybe another season or two. Because if I remember correctly, the Flash got renewed, the Arrow got renewed. So
yeah, they both did.
So they're doing good. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing. Because another 20-some episodes in each season.
Yeah, I think it was like 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Arrow will probably get like 16 more, 15
in this current season.
For now.
Because how many episodes? That was only like 8 episodes.
I think it might be
9.
a 10. I thought, it might be
9 or 10.
Because I think the one we just saw was episode 10.
Episode 10, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and there's still like 13 more.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think they just almost finished the season finale. It's about that time.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Because last year, Walker Stalker, he was filming the last episode like the weekend after they appeared at Walker Stalker.
Yeah.
And as far as this episode, I didn't really have anything.
Issues? To be honest, I didn't really have anything
until
really to point out.
Mike brought up what he was saying, but you can go ahead with
that.
Yeah,
so
I'll start out with my beef. Okay, so in that episode, when Captain Cold goes on the TV, pretty much shows the whole city and all the cops. Oh, we're meeting here, we're doing this.
Okay.
In any realistic situation, the cops, I don't know if this is because I watched American Sniper or what, but it's only common sense in my opinion. If they were doing that, they would have snipers on the roof and set up. You know what I mean? Because they had to blockade everything. They're just like watching the Flash just like duel with them. I'm like, they should have had snipers just done. Because they have no armor, nothing. They're just normal people with guns. With a hot gun and a cold gun. So I kind of had a little beef with that. They could have fixed it in a few different ways to where it would be like, okay. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, it's, the Flash. But I mean, it just makes me feel like they made the cops really retarded in that show.
I agree.
I feel they didn't have to do it that way. Like Matt brought up one way of fixing it. I'll explain the one I thought of fixing it. I was like, they could call him out like I would say they should call out the Flash, and then on his own be like, meet us here if you want your friend, because either way it's going to be on television, because Barry will tell the cops everything like that. So. If they called him out, meet us here, we have this person, he shows up, and then, they duel, the cops wouldn't have been ready, they'd still show up. The cops were, like, set up, standing there watching. I'm like, they could have just took a shot. I thought that was dumb. But...
yeah, these guys don't have superpowers.
Yeah.
That's true.
They're not anything, like, super, so that's why I kind of got a little upset, a little bit, got a little beef with it. And then
I can totally see that being, to be honest, up until, because most of the meta-humans have been meta. They've been superpowered. Captain Cold and Heatwave are basically normal people.
Just criminals.
Just criminals with super weaponry. Why didn't they just take them out with the sniper?
Yeah.
I'm sure you can think of it like, oh, maybe they didn't have any at the time. Trying to think of ways of covering up that.
Yeah, they give them plenty of time.
Yeah. Yeah,
but
that is true. That is a very...
it was just like an observation that kind of annoyed me a little bit. I'm like...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
To be honest, I didn't catch that, to be honest. I was more interested in Captain Cold, Heatwave, and Flash kind of duking it out.
That was exactly what I looked at.
Yeah, no, for most people they won't, but like I'm a realist. I love looking at every situation and kind of like, okay, this is how I would handle this situation.
Yeah.
Even if I was in the world with superheroes,
yeah,
and let's say I was a cop or something, I would totally set that up.
Yeah.
I just feel they made the cops look dumb. I mean, nothing against cops or anything.
No, yeah.
Matt had he just brought up to me a way of fixing it also.
When you brought that up, I was
better.
thinking like how they could have fixed that, and one way was cold and heat wave like go, like they say where they're at.
Yeah.
Like let's say we'll meet you at the warehouse. We have her.
Okay.
The cops go there. Flash goes there. They see the girl, and then they realize that heat wave and Captain Cold are like doing something in the city, like messing stuff up.
Oh.
So then all the cops are over here. Flash has to go by himself to fight them.
Gotcha.
And then there's no cops involved. Like they're not as fast as the Flash to get back to the city. Like that's another way where you could take that
because Flash would
out.
still be on TV too. Because he would be there with the cops, saving the girl.
Exactly. And that's what I kind of thought was going to happen, as well. But then, the cops are there because the plan, regardless, by Captain Cold said they know the Flash exists.
I mean, something else you could take into account is maybe they didn't want to just shoot someone straight up on TV.
True.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
then
I'm just trying to come up with...
the thing is, they would edit that out. I mean, because it happens all the time.
Yeah.
In real life, they would just edit it and be like, "Oh, the news story, blah blah blah." They wouldn't play it live. They never play it like live like that.
Yeah, it's very rare.
Yeah. So
interesting. Was there anything else beef-wise? Negatives?
Not really. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was a good episode. Yeah. Very entertaining.
If they were in the Arrow City, then they would have gotten shot.
Yeah, they totally. Yeah, because like they made the cops in there somewhat like cops should act.
Yeah.
But this one in Flash, I just feel they make them dumb. Just
not dumb, but like
not tactical. Not
like
they're trained.
They're just there for like...
They're like stormtroopers.
Yeah, basically.
Actually, well...
Those were the droids I was looking for. Damn it! Bunch of shit! But, okay. Any predicts? I know we kind of jumped in that already.
Man.
I mean, the only other thing I would predict upon is something with Iris, maybe.
I don't think that's too big of a thing right now.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple seasons down.
Yeah.
One thing I was thinking of is maybe Barry will start going for what's that? His assistant, that girl.
Oh, the Snow.
Yeah,
or Caitlin or something.
Caitlin Snow.
Yeah.
I maybe there'll be something there eventually. Because it'll be they're pretty much like following the Arrow storyline. This person's this, and then
Well, similar show.
Yeah.
So,
well, we still got her ex.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, and we got that to deal with.
But I don't think
he was kind of a good guy. I guess.
An ally. Well, that'd be kind of cool to start, at least on the Arrow part.
Add like another.
Add meta humans as allies, like Firestorm, and I think that's his name, or something like that, or.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Because, again, it's cool having Cisco and Snow and Dr. Wells be there. Like, they're the smart people. But that I would like to see maybe, like, another, like...
I don't think we'll get that right away.
No, I don't think so either.
I mean, Arrow took a while.
Yeah, it was halfway through Season 2 before we got Arsenal.
Yeah.
So...
Well, it wasn't even Arsenal then.
No, he was just the Red Arrow?
No, he's just, like, the
Red
hoodie guy. No.
Oh, yeah.
The Red Hood or something, yeah.
So.
And then, kind of like the Red Arrow, and then, Oh, no, we're giving him a real name now. Arsenal.
Speedy,
yeah. I like how he got... What I do like about it, Flash already has his name. Yes. Already has, like, everything set up. Arrow, like, a lot of people still don't have their official names.
Yeah. I think it was... good way to segue into the Arrow. In this newest episode, Thea was like, "Hey, that's you on the the news. Can you talk to the Arrow?" Like, she was the one who actually used the word Arrow, I think. Like, it's starting to become...
Well, yeah, I mean, he's got Arrow, but, like, I wonder if they'll ever call him Green Arrow.
Oh. I don't think so, because the show is not even called Green Arrow.
Yeah, that's true, so they're just going to call him Arrow, give him that title. Well, yeah, I guess he is kind of titled then. But, I mean, it took him so long.
It took him 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Basically, it took him 3 seasons.
The Vigilante.
Yeah.
The Man in the Hood.
Exactly, yeah. And then it became the Arrow. So, but the Arrow, So with the mid-season premiere of this one, I liked it. I'm very curious to see what they're going to do with this Brick character.
I liked him.
He almost seems like he's super powered because when Diggle shot him, it looks like he did a headshot.
Deflected off. Of
and like deflected, or like he was able to move just in time where it grazed his head. He's like,
it's
"Oh,
reverse flash now."
Yeah, no, but he was like, "Oi, no one thinking about shooting me in the head." You know, that was a horrible accent, but and then he went for him. So I wonder if he's got some sort of meta in him a little bit, because again, that would start bridging the gap between the Flash and the Arrow. More, I mean, they've already spun more shows off of that, or the show off the Arrow.
He's got Mirakuru. No.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
Yeah, but okay, so we see the Black Canary at the very end, awesome. Then we see the Arrow, Oliver Queen, breathe back to life, and it's Tatsu and his wife.
And
what's
yeah,
her face.
I was like, what?
Okay, so comic book lore at this point. The head of the demon, Ra's al Ghul, or Ra's al Ghul, however you want to say it, has a Lazarus pit. That's why he's been able to live for so long. That, at least in the comic book wise, okay? What we don't know in the Arrow, if Ra's al Ghul is just a title, and he basically the next person who takes over that, we don't know if that's basically like becoming James Bond. You know what I mean? You know, he said, I killed somebody at 11 years, and then he was like, or I killed somebody when I was at age 11. And then when Oliver challenged him in that episode, the previous one, he's like, no one's challenged me in 60 years. Is that himself, the actual head of the demon, or is that the title? No one has challenged the title in 60 years. Because I thought with this episode, cool, we're going to get the Lazarus Pit. We're going to finally start getting some of the supernatural stuff. And Batman and Green Arrow.
Granted, we don't know what she used.
That's true. Yeah, we don't know what she used, but
she could have used something from the Lazarus Pit.
Yeah, or
maybe we'll get flashbacks to that. Or
I don't know.
Explain it to him.
Now I don't know much about the Lazarus Pit. Is that it's like a pool? I'm assuming.
Did you ever see the best way of me explaining it? Did you ever see the Batman animated series?
Yes.
Do you remember the episode with Ra's al Ghul where he goes into the pit?
I don't.
Damn. It's basically like the subterranean pit that Ra's found, and he's been able to extend his life for hundreds of years because he's originally from like the Middle Age period.
It kind of makes me think of Doctor Strange with his pool that he goes in.
He has a pool?
Yeah. Have you ever seen the cartoon Doctor Strange?
The cartoon movie.
There's a movie.
Yeah.
And then in Justice League. Pretty sure there's like this like youth pool that he'll go in.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I have to look into that. But I was expecting Lazarus Pit, like, when he knocked on the door, like, oh, you can only help him. Like, she's like the keeper of the pit. Like, you see him chuck the body down and he comes back out all like maniac. But the pit is like a primordial like ooze that will basically make you younger, heal almost any injury, and I believe
I mean, for all we know, she had some stuff from. She had the ooze,
or potentially Mirakuru because she's Japanese, and Mirakuru was a Japanese serum.
I mean, all the side effects of Mirakuru, though.
That's true, but I'm thinking that
maybe it's like perfected.
I'm thinking that she knows something about it.
Like the right way.
Oh yeah, they could bring that back.
Yeah, and that's one way of bringing back the Mirakuru. So it's either if they do Mirakuru, they basically don't add that Ra's al Ghul is using the Lazarus Pit, which kind of would suck. But I mean, that would make
not necessarily. They don't necessarily kill that because he could still be using that.
That's true, and
they just might not ever bring it up. But
or they might have a bigger reveal for it.
Yeah.
So, I thought that would have been a pretty cool way, because I was thinking that Oliver was going to get picked up by Talia, the first daughter, bring him to the Lazarus Pit, rejuvenate him, heal him, and be like, blah blah blah. I'm Talia al Ghul.
I didn't think it would be Talia.
Well, Talia is closely related to Batman. That's more of a Batman person, but
Yeah.
it would have been more ways of bringing that universe in, because the showrunners have said themselves they want to bring more Batman villains in.
Yeah.
And they want to bring Batman in eventually, but they can't because of Gotham.
Yeah.
You know. But that was my big. And to be honest, it's not really a big issue. I love the episode. I was hooked on it, but I wanted to see the pit. Wanted to see some bubbling ooze. But what about you guys? Any beefs or?
I loved it. I do have a little bit more beefs, but it's not that big. I think they're getting a little ridiculous with the gun shooting.
Oh,
Like it's just obnoxious. Like dodging bullets like crazy. At this
I will
point.
say that when Roy was going after the armored van, and they're basically shooting at him, and he's like kind of like dodging and hitting the bike with it, like, come on.
That, and I mean,
Even
it always happens. It's always in every show, but I just feel this last one had a little too much. When Dingle and him stormed the place too, the building, like it was just obnoxious.
yeah.
And then Dingle just like, oh yeah, slide under this thing, and it blocked all the bullets.
Yeah, that was kind of.
That's
That
you're
was
still
cool,
kind
though.
of no, it's cool. It's a cool stunt, but I mean, like, honestly, it's
Yeah.
like they
Can I
just.
just point out I love that you call him Dingle.
Oh, did I call him Dingle? Yeah.
Whatever.
It's just, whatever.
But what about you, Matt? Any?
Yeah, I mean, the gun shooting was pretty over the top, but...
I mean, even when he broke the glass and they were in that one place, like,
Oh yeah, even in the flashback scene where two other guys have got like submachine guns.
like some of the more earlier episodes, if I remember like correctly, I think I remember them pretty well at this point. Like, you'd have them shooting like that, yeah, because real life they're unloading rounds,
Yeah.
but then they reload. It seems like there was no reloading; they're just unloading, and usually in the other one you'd see them shoot, and then that's when the arrow would hit them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After the reloading.
Yeah.
But this time it's like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, count your bullets.
Yeah. Yeah, and to be honest, Diggle was like, "Oh, I'm out." He did get jumped by the brick. So I mean, there was parts, but it was in those key moments, like, "Oh, I'm out. Things are gonna happen to me." You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I could see that kind of being. I didn't really catch it.
Here, take mine.
Yeah.
Again,
Hey, take
yeah.
mine, or you wanker. You know?
Yeah, we'll get in the Euro trip here.
Yeah, exactly. Bloody wanker.
It's hard for me to look at him seriously after that role.
It's fine.
Because I love that guy, though.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
I like when we were watching it, League of Shadows.
Yeah. When you first see that hooded figure look at the dead Oliver's dead body, League of Shadows, like that was hilarious.
Yep, I just felt it was right. I had to do it.
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say another Pete Holmes, with that
Yeah.
funny skit.
Exactly. Hashtag Pete Holmes. Hashtag.
Love him.
Love you. If you listen to the show, we're your fans.
I watch your every show.
Anyway, so predicting. Of course, Oliver is going to have to come back to Central City.
Someday.
You don't think he's going to jump right on in?
I don't think he's that recovered yet.
You don't think he's going to be in this next?
I wanna
two
say-
episodes?
He'll be in the episode,
wanna
obviously,
say,
but I don't know if he'll be fighting right away.
I want to say not next episode, because it looked like they're going to focus on the Canary.
The Canary, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be like looking at like incorporating, from what the trailer showed, I think it's going to be like Canary and Roy. Oh, can I be part of your team? We helped each other. We saved
Yeah.
each other,
Well, and then we saw Felicity doing stuff, so she knows. So we know that she comes back.
Yeah, and we still have Robot Arm.
Oh, Warren Palmer.
Roy
Yeah.
Palmer.
The Atom. To be honest, this kind of goes meta, but we know that they're looking into expanding him into another show. So
Yep.
they might not. He might not be an actual person. Or no, of course he's a person, but I don't think they're going to introduce him the Atom
like
in
with
the
the
Arrow.
powers. They might show him suited up once.
Like they did with Flash.
That
Yeah.
would be interesting if he had his own show.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
that would be cool, but another show inside Central City.
That could be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see him potentially going on to another city and be like, "Hey, now I have South City.
Maybe they'll have him suit up. He might help out in one episode or something, and then like him and Arrow's like, I got this. You got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, or something like
something
that.
like that.
And then he goes finds his own thing or something.
I feel like it'll be more dramatic. Something with maybe Felicity.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, that's true. They could pull that bullshit drama.
They could pull something with drama, and
He's like, I'm getting out of here.
I just can't be around you because Arrow's back and you like him, and I can't ever.
Oh yeah,
really
they'll
love
probably
you.
make them kind of love each other, and then he comes
Well,
back.
to be honest, that's another thing too. Is if what the showrunners could be doing, or what could, as we were predicting, Oliver doesn't come back for a couple, maybe another, maybe a couple of months.
He'll probably be doing some therapy. He'll be doing some pull-ups and push-ups, for a couple episodes.
But what I'm getting at is the Atom's going to take over that spot, okay? And then like at the end of season, this would suck, but at the end of season 3, the Arrow finally comes back.
That'd be crazy.
And this is when the Atom is just like, okay,
there's no way
I'm
they could
out.
do that.
They're not going to wait that long because the show is called The Arrow.
Well, but still,
He's not going to not be in it for the rest of the season.
He might not be in Starling City for like a while, but he'll definitely be in it.
Well, no. What I'm saying is that we're not going to see him ever on the TV show up until the end of this season. What we're going to see him, either train or do something to hone his skills even more, to take on Ra's al Ghul again or something like that.
I feel like he'll be back in the second episode, not this one coming up this week, but
the one following
2 weeks from now.
Maybe I could see it coming. I could see it coming in that soon, but I can also see it coming in like a month from now, like 4 or 5 episodes later. Because they have a pretty cool story arc right now with Black Canary taking over. So,
well,
we'll see.
I don't know about taking over.
Well,
doing her own thing.
At least doing her own thing, yeah, and the Arrow crew helping her apparently. But as we're watching, they name drop Slade Wilson. He might be back. He might be coming back for this third season.
I do think he's coming back.
Yeah,
there's been tons of drop hints with Merlin and everything.
Oh, and we still got Merlin.
What would be really cool if Tatsu. That's the name of the wife, right? Tatsu, or is it or Tanzan and Tatsu or something like that?
I'm terrible with names.
The wife, the Japanese wife. What if she could only get pure Mirakuru from Slade? She could went back to Lian Yu, get blood from him. That's why he was like, the husband was like, I had to go to you. You know how to do it. Like,
That'd be a lot of traveling though, because they're far from.
That's true. Yeah, they're in some.
I'm pretty sure they're pretty far.
Well, they're in China. I know that somewhere in China.
Yeah, they're probably a little far.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's a way of not introducing the Lazarus Pit if they don't do it, and I want them to do it.
Now, what do you think about Ra's al Ghul? Do you think he's going to come back at all in the rest of the season?
He might pop up another episode or two.
I could see them coming back to him like later.
Well, what we do know now is Malcolm, Merlin, and Thea are going to potentially go on the run.
Yeah.
So,
what are they doing though for him to lie to her like that again?
Yeah. See,
that's the real key.
And to be honest, I think Malcolm Merlin's character is actually pretty scared. Like, he is just like, seriously, even though I orchestrated this backfired for me. Because I was assuming Merlin was going to win. Or, Arrow, I'm sorry, Oliver. So, I think he's generally, like, pissed his pants. Like, I don't think we're going to, when Oliver comes back, I don't think Theo's going to be there. So he's going to go look for Thea.
Because think about it, too. What if the League of Shadows finds out Oliver's alive?
Mm-hmm.
Does that all of a sudden make them come back?
Is the beef back?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hunt him again?
The beef is back.
Yeah, the beef is back. Or what if they find out that he's alive, but in order to get to him, they have to get Thea? Like, that's a perfect way of getting Ra's al Ghul and the League back into the season.
What if Merlin releases Slade to try to help?
Try to help who?
Himself. Because Merlin's in it for himself.
That's true.
What if he just throws Slade out because he knows it'll mess everything up?
Yeah. That's a lot of predicting.
There's a whole bunch of different...
There's a lot of routes that they could take this.
Yeah. I'm glad that showrunners haven't picked like a generic like, oh, it's gonna be this guy this season. Like I'm actually kind of glad that it's not.
very
They twisted up
very
pretty well.
mixed up.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think we pretty much hit all the points that I wanted to talk about. Any closing thoughts or ideas for either or?
I can't wait for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
technically a couple days at this point.
Yeah, true. Sunday.
By the time we get this up, it'll probably be like
Monday.
a day before.
Like tomorrow, guys.
Yeah. No, I'll get up tomorrow.
Episode will be up tomorrow.
Well,
Watch The Flash tomorrow.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Watch the Flash and Arrow on your local CW station.
Tuesday
at 7:00 or 8:00
Central.
Yeah. Is that why you don't want to go to the Kilt on Tuesday?
Huh?
Is that why you don't want to go to the Kilt on Tuesday?
I didn't say I didn't want to go.
I'm saying, but
I'm
like,
saying
like
maybe different,
different
or we
day.
can go whenever. I don't care.
I gotcha.
That's all I meant.
It's fine.
Wednesday's no go because I do have to watch Arrow.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I usually stack them together. I watch them together. I'll wait
Yeah.
the Tuesday because I don't know. I just like watching them together.
Yeah,
right
no.
after another.
I gotcha.
I'm a binge watcher.
When's Walking Dead starting?
Next couple of weeks,
that
right?
was it February?
Because when Walking Dead starts up again, we'll bring that into the round talk as well.
Yeah.
Thought February after
was
the
it?
Super Bowl.
February. Should we talk about some predictions of Walking Dead? I mean, if you guys got anything.
To be honest, I didn't watch this first season.
February
this first
8th.
half. So there you go.
Oh yeah, you just watched the
So
last episode.
I watched the
with me.
last couple episodes and then one episode in between. So I don't know what they're going to be doing.
Rick is awesome.
Oh yeah, he's badass. When he hit the guy with the police car, it was awesome.
Yeah.
He's like, I just
told
you to stop.
Yeah.
Just
You broke my back. You just had to stop. You know.
like,
I mean, we did
Love it.
talk about Walking Dead, I think.
Yeah.
we did.
Last predicts.
But coming up,
I don't know, man.
it's hard to tell with that show.
Yeah, it really is.
Because I mean, you don't want to go into comic book spoiler territory too much.
Yeah. But
I almost got the date here.
February 8th.
Is it February 8th?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yep, that's it. Sorry.
It's okay.
A little slow today.
Yeah, I checked.
We were out too late.
Oh boy.
It's been a long day, okay?
So, alrighty. Well, I think that's it for today. Thanks again for listening. This time, listening, not watching and listening. Listening to NCP Predicts. My name is Stazz, and I had with me Mike and Matt.
What's up?
Bye-bye.
And have a good night.
Have a good night. Oh, and another thing, too, is you can catch us on Facebook at Nerd Central Cosplay. And then now we have a website, www.nerdcentralcosplay.wordpress.com. That's our current main hub site. You can find all the links to our YouTube channel with all of our other podcasts and After Dark episodes. Go ahead and check us out. You know, leave us a comment, on the website or on Facebook or YouTube. Let us know how we're doing. The only way to get better is to have feedback. So,
I probably should mention, we also bought our Walker Stalker tickets for Chicago.
There you go.
It's I think it was the 19th. Let me double check that. But yeah,
It's in February.
Come check us out there if you want. Come talk with us. You'll probably see us. You might know our faces from the video podcast. But
we'll probably have some sort of shirts.
I want to get shirts before
Yeah.
then.
So if anybody in the area wants to talk to a couple of schmoes that talk about TV shows,
22nd is the day we're going this Sunday.
there you go. But yeah, just look out, and we'll announce it once it gets closer to it on the website and on a couple other podcasts. So, thanks again, guys, for partaking in this new NCP Predicts of the new year. Many more to come, many more predictions. So, peace.
Good night.
Night.